girl comes to a boy and takes his name and says, "You are the one, right?" The boy says, "Yes, that's my name." The girl says, "The collector Sahib has called you." The boy says, "He called me?" The girl says, "You are the one who drives the rickshaw, right?" The boy says, "Well, I am the one who drives the rickshaw." The girl says, "Then it's you he has called." The boy says, "Madam, have I made some mistake?" The girl says, "I don't know that. Just go to his office at 5 p.m. The boy says, "Okay, madam." Then the girl leaves. Later, the wife says to her husband, "You haven't caused any loss damage, have you?" The husband says, "No, I haven't done anything like that." The wife says, "Then why has the collector Sahib called you?" The husband says, "We'll find out when we go." The wife says, "I will also come with you." The husband says, "Okay." Then both of them arrive at the office. The wife says, "I am feeling scared." The husband says, "Don't be afraid." Then the collector Sahib arrives and says, "Sorry, I hope I haven't made you wait." Then the boy stands up and says, "You are the collector here?" The collector Sahib says, "Don't stand up, please sit down." Then the boy sits down and says, "You've gotten a job in the collector's office?" The collector Sahib says, "I had told you that one day I would become a collector." The boy says, "You became a collector?" And the collector Sahib says, "I have become all this because of you, and the reason I called you is so I can repay your debt." The boy says, "But I didn't do anything. This is your own hard work." The collector Sahib says, "What you did for me was what an elder brother does for a younger one." Here's what had actually happened. When this boy used to drive a rickshaw, one day the collector Sahib was also a passenger in his rickshaw. The boy had said, "Why do you look so troubled?" The collector Sahib had said, "There's a very big problem." The boy asked, "Tell me, what's the problem?" The collector Sahib had said, "My father has fallen ill and isn't sending me money anymore. Because I am studying, I need money." The boy said, "Borrow some money from someone." The collector Sahib had replied, "I don't think anyone will lend me money." The boy said, "If someone were to lend you money, how much would you need to manage?" The collector Sahib had said, "I estimate that I will need 300,000 rupees." The boy said, "I will give you the money." The collector Sahib had said, "Where will you get the money to give me?" Then the boy had said, "I will sell this rickshaw. When you get a job, you can pay me back." The collector Sahib said, "You are selling your rickshaw for me." The boy said, "All the boys say you work hard in your studies. I couldn't do anything for myself, but at least let me do something for you." The collector Sahib said, "It is my wish to become a collector. Thank you so much. You have done me a great favor." Then the collector Sahib said, "If you hadn't helped me, I wouldn't have reached this position." The boy said, No, this is the result of your own hard work that you reached here." The collector Sahib said, "You gave me money at a time when no one in this city was willing to help. I see that your circumstances aren't very good these days, so I have decided that from today, you will live with me in my house." The boy said, "No, we don't want to be a burden on you." The collector Sahib said, "You helped me like an elder brother, and I will help you like a younger brother would." Then the collector Sahib said, "Let me prepare a meal for you." This compassionate collector Sahib deserves a like, for he repaid a kindness with an even greater kindness.